studio again with us this morning. We have Jackie here, and there's a really great campaign, the Safe Sleep campaign, which is basically about keeping your baby safe while sleeping, and she's here to kind of talk about an awareness walk we have coming up. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for having us from Children's Resource and Referral. We're so excited to bring some awareness to safe sleep. We're doing a walk on this Saturday at Robin Ventura Park. The walk is at 11, but we have events all day long from 10 to 2. We have bounce houses and face painting, and we have a lot of local community partners coming to share different resources to keep your child or infant safe while sleeping. It's things that you would never really even think about. Jay and I talked about this earlier, and that you would never really understand how things like sleeping a child in a car seat, a swing, or a bouncer wasn't safe. Right. It actually increases your risk of SIDS, and because of that positional asphyxiation that can happen. And so educating young families, new parents, grandparents, and child care providers has been a really vital role in our relationship with the community this year. And we decided we wanted to go big this year. We wanted to really bring a lot of awareness to the people in our community, and if this saves one life, it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's scary too, you know, there's so many people who have kids for the first time. Nobody knows what they're doing.
You have
know
no
what I mean?
idea.
It's like, where do we even start? You know, that's such the joke of the world, I think. You know, there's no manual, there's no playbook on how to raise a kid, so it's great that you offer the resources.
Yeah, and you don't wake an infant, right? Like, you get your baby to sleep finally in the car seat, and you think, oh my gosh, you don't dare wake them. So you pick the car seat up and you bring it into the house, but you don't realize that it increases your risk of SIDS.
Well, two things come to mind right off the top of my head, and they involve me being a daddy.
Yeah.
And when Michael was born, I remember, when you find out you're going to have a child, the first child, you go through all the emotions. And then, you know, even as the father, I started eating better and drinking more orange juice and folic acid and making sure she took her prenatals. And you sweat the 9-month, pregnancy, like, is everything going to go okay? And you do the ultrasounds and all that stuff. And then the day comes when the birthday comes, and you pray for 10 fingers and 10 toes and healthy baby. And then you're faced with the day later having to, like, put the kid in a car seat and take them home, and all of a sudden the nurses are like, no, you're on your own now. And you're like, but I'm not ready.
Figure it out. Yeah.
I don't care how many Labaz classes you went through, how prepared you thought you were, you're not. And the second thing that came to mind, I remember when Michael was an infant, he, like every kid, would fall asleep in his car seat and his head would tilt over, and his mom would go, I don't like him sleeping like that. I'm like, oh, honey, please. For centuries kids have been sleeping like that, it's just fine. But she got this little tiny baby neck pillow. It was the cutest thing. Aww. And like the kind you'd see people wearing on an airplane.
Oh, cute.
And like a week later, she had that, and so when the kid would fall asleep, it would hold his head up a little bit. Aww. And I always told her she was crazy. I'm like, come on, please.
It's a thing.
But it's a thing.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And, when you're sleeping a child in a crib, grandma knit a brand new blanket for them, so you think, absolutely put that blanket in there with the baby, but you don't realize that increases their chances of accidental death. And so when you're laying a baby in a crib, not only having a safe crib is important, but laying them on their back every time and with no blankets, one fitted sheet, that's it. No bumpers, no pillows, no blankets, no stuffed animals, nothing. And they don't need that. And people are worried, what if they get cold? Did you just put them in a onesie sleeper and they're good to go?
That's why they fart. They keep themselves warm.
Absolutely. That gas will just keep them warm every time. Gross.
I love that she went with that like that.
She's like, yeah, of course.
She's like, I know what show we're on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I grew up with a lot of boys, Jay, so you've got your match.
Well, you can join and be a part of this, get the information you need, and support the cause. The walk is happening this Saturday, September 21st at Rotary Centennial Park in Santa Maria. Starts at 11 a.m., but there's going to be activities all day. So get on out there. We're going to post this flyer. You can get more details at facebook.com/SunnyCountryRadio.
By the way, raise your hand if you'd like an adult onesie, because I'm so jealous of my
toddler. They have them at Target.
I know they have them, but I just couldn't bring myself to wear them.
I know, I couldn't either.
I also like the adult swaddle too. Like, I wouldn't mind being swaddled to bed, like swaddle to bed.
Yes.
I just want to be held in a rocking chair. Am I too big for that?
Yes, you are, but it'd be fun. In fact, didn't I see someone holding you in a rocking chair outside a Cracker Barrel the other day? You were sitting there waiting for a table. And
Those rocking chairs are actually pretty legit.
I know, I'm just joking. Well, thanks for coming in and thanks for doing what you do. And we'll look for. I wish I could go to the walk on Saturday, but I'm otherwise engaged. But next time I'm going for sure, even though my kids are beyond that stage. I think it's important for those of us that have kids to help support, get the word out.
Yeah, exactly.
Even that little story I told about the anxiety of getting in the car seat for the first time, because they do that in the Lamaze class and stuff. They're like, you're going to need to demonstrate to the hospital staff that it's attached properly and you know how to use it.
Right.
I mean, I actually did dry runs in my car. I didn't use a doll or anything, but I practiced clicking it in and shook it around to make sure that it wasn't loose and all that.
Yeah, you know, you don't realize how hard it is to be a parent.
Right.
You think that 9 months is hard.
Oh, I know.
But the moment you see that little human, and
Yeah.
these are the most innocent, most vulnerable humans on the planet. And
Well, and it
we
never
have a
ends
lot of
either. I guarantee your
responsibility.
mommy and daddy right now are wondering, hoping that you're safe and that you're, I mean, even though you're an autonomous grown adult, you never stop worrying about your kids.
Never do.
Well, thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
If you need more information, we'll have it on Facebook.
I'm posting it right now.
Sunny Country, Facebook.com/Sunny Country Radio. Thank you. We appreciate you coming in. We got some more of the Central Coast Best Country.